What is wisdom? Normally, we often everybody say wisdom, but reality, very few understand the real meaning. What is wisdom? Wisdom is a virtuous intelligence. Just intelligent have everyone, even animals, dogs. The wisdom is a virtuous intelligent mind. Wisdom is a virtuous intelligent mind that function to understanding or realize a meaningful object. This is we can say, definition of wisdom. Okay, wisdom is a virtuous intelligent mind that function to understanding or realize meaningful object. So what means meaningful object? Any object to realize this object gives us great meaning. That object is meaningful object. So if you carefully check, most of our what we understood is there's not much meaning. Of course, temporarily some beneficial. Ultimately, everything are deceptive. For example, yesterday or day before, I told you about emptiness. In Buddhism, emptiness has great meaning. It is very profound and meaningful object. If we realize emptiness directly, we will pity permanently all the sufferings of this life and the countless bitter life, So therefore, one example is such as emptiness is the meaningful object. Any mind who realizes emptiness is wisdom. Similarly, if we realize existence of future lives, it gives great meaning in our life. Therefore, it is the meaningful object. Any mind which realizes, understands the existence of future lives, wisdom. Wisdom. Also, we normally used to say karma. Is often using, not only Buddhists, even other traditions using karma. The real karma, which is what is the meaning? Karma means action and effect, which means the connection between our action of human lives and our experience of this life. Our experience of this life and our actions of human life has a connection. And this connection is real karma. Very difficult to understand. It's very subtle and very profound. The connection between our present experience of this life, and the action of human life. So we say, because in our former lives, we accumulated virtuous actions, which include benefiting others, loving kindness, support, giving material help, giving protection, love, support. I explained it, basic practice of Dharma in our previous life. Because this life we experience. For example, in our previous life, we practiced giving material help to those needy. As a result of this, in this life, we will free from poverty, and we enjoy good condition material. In our previous life, because in our previous life, we accumulated virtues of moral discipline, which means our action is performed correctly, purely, not cheating people, or moral discipline. As a result of this, we have now human life. We experience human life, we have human life, which makes meaningful. In our previous life, we practice patience, try to preventing anger. As a result of this, in this life, we are experiencing physically attractive, beautiful. In our previous life, we practice meditation or concentration. As a result of this, in this life, our mind always mostly experience peaceful mind, calm, peaceful, happy mind. And we easy to concentrate on the spiritual practice. So in our previous life, we also practice some wisdom. Because this, now we have opportunity to develop wisdom, understanding the meaning of object, so forth. All these are karma. Karma, understanding with the wisdom. Without the wisdom, this subject is no understanding. So therefore, with the wisdom, we can understand all these things. These are meaningful objects, So many meaningful objects, For example, in Heart Sutra, commentary to the Heart Sutra, which is the New Heart Wisdom, explaining the many different levels of meditation practice of meditation. The object of these meditations, all the objects of these meditations are meaningful objects. Because if we understanding this object, it gives great meaning in our life, like this. So therefore, the function of the wisdom is understanding or realizing the meaningful object.